Hey everybody, it's Greg Rice. We're here in the Bucket Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and we're going to talk about interest rates on the rental properties. So how the heck do they come up with these numbers, these 5.67, 6.12? How are they coming up with that? So the best way to explain it is to talk about, say, Bay Coast Bank, for example. They do a very simple process. They look at the Federal Home Loan Bank of Boston, and I believe Pawtucket Credit Union does as well. A lot of the lenders in Rhode Island do. They look at their 5-year rate because they're giving you a 25-year mortgage, but every 5 years they're adjusting the rate depending on the market. They don't want to get stuck in a position where they give you a super low rate and they have to honor it for 25 years. They need to offset their risk by adjusting with the market every 5 years. So that's why it's the 5-year rate. And at this very moment, April 19th, 9:40 a.m., the rate is 3.16. Now don't get excited, that's not going to be your rate. That's the rate that the bank is getting the money at. They're getting the deal. And now the bank is going to add what's called basis points to that rate, and that's the juice that they're going to make on you. That's the spread. So for example, 225 basis points would be 2.25 on top of 3.16. I'm terrible at math. That's 5.41 would be your interest rate. Now another bank might say, we're adding 300 basis points, which is 3.0. On top of 3.16, now you're at 6.16% interest. So that's how it gets calculated. What is the bank getting the money at, lend it to them, and then in turn, what are they lending it to you at? That's how it's figured out for investments, okay, for the rental properties. I don't have much experience with the single family homes, but I imagine it's similar to this with just a smaller spread. It's less risk. You're living there. It's not, a non-owner occupied property. But I do know here with the rentals, they refer to this, and I'll put the link in the video so you can check it out. It updates on a daily basis. Sometimes in a day you can see it go up, 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 and you're like, holy cow, I better lock my rate. Or down, down, down. Hold on, let's wait to lock that rate because it might keep going. So every bank is different with how many basis points they add. It all depends on what type of business they're in. Maybe they like the rentals. They're going to give you a nice lower spread. Or maybe they don't. It's just something they do and they're going to have a higher spread. So you're going to pay a higher interest rate. So you don't want to go to a lender that primarily does single family homes and ask for a multi to be lent on. They're going to give you a high spread because it's not their bread and butter. You want to go to a wheelhouse, a powerhouse that just does exactly what you're looking for. Okay, if you go to McDonald's and you ask for a hot dog, they might have one, but I probably wouldn't eat it. But maybe I would if it was 2 a.m. But nevertheless, go to a specialist that does what you're doing. Don't go to your friend because you know him or he coaches your kid's soccer team and you want to be a nice guy. Forget about him because he don't care about you. He's just going to give you the rate that he has to. So go to a place that does the thing that you want to do. Doesn't get any simpler than that. And I'll put that link there. Federal Home Loan Bank of Boston. Most lenders here in Rhode Island are looking at that on a daily basis. Once again, Greg Rice, your property managed.